A Bangor man was taken into custody after police say he assaulted 3 people at a family gathering. Bangor police say they were called to a home on Essex Street on Friday. When officers arrived, they were told that 32-year-old Ryan Martin had injured 3 people before leaving. Officials say they were able to find Martin the next morning at his home. He was arrested and taken to the Penobscot County Jail. He's facing 3 counts of domestic violence assault.